This lovely and fairly long poort follows the gorge formed by the Sandfontein River. It's also locally known as Tilney Gorge North. The poort falls within the section of privately owned land of the Sanbona Wildlife Reserve and is only accessible to paying guests. It's 7 kilometers long and follows the natural gorge carved out by the river, which is one of 3 rivers which feed into the main dam at Sanbona, the Bel Air Dam. The poort presents gentle average gradients of 1 in 49 and other than severe corrugations should present no problems for all types of vehicle in fair weather, regardless of whether 4x4 or not. The easiest central point to locate within the reserve is the Bel Air Dam. From the southern intersection adjacent to the Gondwana Lodge, head south towards Tilney. This is the northern starting point of the poort. Almost immediately, as one enters the poort, the scenery changes from the open plains to the steep-sided kloof formed by the river. The heading remains southerly for the first 1.4 kilometers as the road climbs gently at a gradient of approximately 1 in 25. At this point, the poort swings towards the west-southwest, and the road, of course, is limited to the confines of the poort. This heading lasts until the 2.7 kilometer mark, where the gradient suddenly eases off to almost level, or at best undulating, and the poort changes direction into the northwest. The mountains on the right-hand side are particularly impressive, with eons of geology on display. Due to the severe corrugations on this road, we strongly recommend tire deflation to anyone who's self-driving through the reserve. A tire pressure of 1.2 bar would be appropriate. The Sanbona Wildlife Reserve has an interesting history. In 1998, Linton Projects conceptualized the establishment of a private nature reserve, 27,000 hectares in extent, named the Cape Wildlife Reserve. This reserve was concentrated in the south and west area of the Warmwaterberg and was envisaged to operate a resort complex within a private nature reserve. 39 individually owned lodges along the banks of the Kalkoenshoek River were proposed, and permission was granted for the development in January 2000. This endeavor was not financially successful, and in 2002 the reserve was acquired by a private company. It was extended to the north and east, incorporating land adjoining the Warmwaterberg Forest Reserve and towards the Arneesberg Nature Reserve. Altogether 19 agricultural farms, previously utilized for wheat and lucerne crops, domestic animal production, game farming, recreational farming and tourism were bought. The reserve size was increased to over 54,000 hectares, forming what is today Sanbona Wildlife Reserve. The focus was shifted from private lodge development to the creation of exclusive 5-star accommodation for nature-based tourism. At the 4-kilometer mark, the road bends into the north for a short distance, then enters a wide U-shaped bend which brings the direction back into the southwest. The gradients remain easy, ranging between 1 in 30 and 1 in 50. This lasts for 1.5 kilometers and consists of a wide S-curve as the poort finally ends over another wide valley. There's a short 200-meter climb near the end, whereafter the road descends towards the Tilney Manor. As you approach this complex triangulated junction, the buildings of the beautifully sited Tilney Manor appear on the right. If you continue on this road, it will eventually get you to the main southern gate off the R62 near Barrydale.